We know to get on Icon of the Seas, you have to have a little bit of a bigger budget. But would you get on the world's largest cruise ship and spend $100,000? Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Jordan.
And I'm Jared.
And this is JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for clicking into the video today. We have a really fun topic to talk about, and I think that you're going to have a lot of opinions. But this is our last Icon of the Seas first look before we get on the world's largest cruise ship.
That's right, we're getting on the naming ceremony preview sailing where Lionel Messi is going to be the icon of the Seas and really make sure that he is the true icon shepherding our journey on Icon of the Seas on January 23rd. So make sure you join us live from that day. We cannot wait to share it with you for that 3-night sailing. But we have learned some things before getting on board here in a few days that has made us, well, think a little. Let's just say that even though this thing that we're going to be talking about seems like it costs a lot of money, it may be worth it.
Before we get into today's topic and this conversation, we do just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at our goal of 50,000 subscribers. We want you to be a part of the first 50K JJ Crew, and it would be awesome to celebrate that on Icon of the Seas next week.
That would be a true party, so thank you in advance for subscribing. We know you can do it, so be a part of the first 50K of JJ Cruise.
So let's get into this. $100,000. That's kind of the little preview of the dollar amount that we shared at the beginning. But we saw an article come out this week by our friends over at Royal Caribbean Blog who broke this news, and we had to talk about it on the channel because, well, we haven't stopped talking about it between the two of us since we saw it.
When it comes to getting on board a brand new cruise ship, it is no wonder that there's going to be a lot of different merchandise, a lot of different things you can buy that have a logo on it associated with an inaugural season or maybe just that cruise ship itself. And we've seen everything from ship models to hats to memorabilia, jewelry. I think this one, though, will take the cake.
I will say, when we've been on inaugural sailings before, the lines that go out the stores for inaugural merch are nuts. We've seen all kinds of things from, like Jared said, mugs to hats that people just go wild over. And honestly, it is the closest thing to Black Friday that we have in the United States that we have ever seen on a cruise ship.
What we learned about this new merchandise item that's $100,000, we were like, well, this is too much. I mean, to be honest with you, anything that costs 100 G's, it seems like that is going to be outside of anyone's budget, and it's definitely outside of our budget.
Some of the things that you can buy for $100,000 are a house, a Tesla. You could buy a college education or a degree.
At least a part of one.
Or on Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, for $100,000, you can buy a cup.
That's right. Not just any cup, a chalice. It is going to be completely adorned with a Royal Caribbean logo as
I'm
well
going to call
as...
it bedazzled.
Bedazzled. Ooh, I don't think anyone wants a $100,000 bedazzled cup, let alone a cup in general. However, it's not just this chalice that is completely adorned with jewels. It is in the jewelry shop on board, really close to the Aquadome, I hear. What comes with it is what people are really paying for.
What comes with this $100,000 cup is a lifetime deluxe beverage package. Now, it's no secret that the beverage package on Royal Caribbean is pretty pricey. For two people on 7 days of Icon of the Seas, you're going to pay possibly $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 for that beverage package.
When all the things come included, like gratuities, a longer sailing, one of the newer ships. Obviously, you can find some sales out there, and I'd say more the average price right now is anywhere from $650 to $700. Usually that's in the ballpark after gratuities are associated for most cruises for one person.
Regardless of pricing, our friends at Royal Caribbean Blog did the math for us. Based on the average of a 7-night sailing, it would take about 151 cruises to make that $100,000 worth it, or to pay off the cost of the drink package over that period of time.
That's taken in regard the fact that you're only doing 7-night sailings. We know so many Royal Caribbean fans out there do longer voyages, maybe transatlantic, transpacific, maybe do repositioning cruises, if you will. And it's also not taking into account what the actual chalice is worth. We are not quite sure how much this chalice is really worth. If there's only a few out there, it could become one of those items that is like one of those rare retired Beanie Babies. Those Thai Beanie Babies that we all held on to, hoping ours would be worth something someday. Maybe that Pokemon card, that holographic Charizard card. My youth is coming back to me.
For $100,000, my assumption is Royal Caribbean will sell as many as they can because I don't feel as though the demand will be very high. However, you never know. I mean, we're here sitting in our mid-30s and we've done about 70 cruises so far, and I hope that this is just the beginning of our cruise career. But for us, I don't know if it would actually be worth it.
There's a lot of different ways that you can get the drink package already somewhat included with spending maybe less money, hopefully. However, it's a shorter timeline that you're going to get that drink package. For example, in the casino, you can hit Prime status with Royal Caribbean right now and get free drinks in the casino. The key here is you have to do that every single year. On top of that, you also have to make sure that you're playing in the casino and can only go to that casino bar.
Another way to get free drinks on Royal Caribbean is by hitting Diamond. Once you hit 80 nights at sea, you get 4 free drinks a day. 4 times 7 is 28, so that's 28 free drinks during a 7-night voyage. For us, we are actually both Prime and Diamond Plus, which gets us 5 free drinks a day. So for people like us, I don't think this chalice would actually make sense because I can't even remember the last time that we did purchase a drink package for Royal Caribbean.
Now, I know none of us want to think about it, but the other factor here is lifetime use of something today for a company can have its limited time based on other world events. God forbid something happens to the cruise industry and Royal Caribbean is no longer, and it happens within 5 years. If you didn't get your 151 cruises in before that 5-year period, well, let's just say that would not be a good investment. However, we know and we hope that Royal Caribbean will be here way past when we expire ourselves.
So now we turn the question to you, and we would love to invite you to be a part of a good conversation in the comments. Would you ever purchase a $100,000 chalice from a brand that you love?
And on top of that, if you got this kind of benefit here, what are some other packages that you would be interested in if not this chalice? For example, would you be interested in an unlimited dining package with a bedazzled plate? Or maybe bring back the chalice to not be lifetime, but maybe for the next 5 years, have a $5,000 chalice. Would that be worth it? These are the thoughts we're having in our head, so we'd love to hear your thoughts at home as well. Just make sure you put them in the comments below.
Yes, leave us a comment on your way out today. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And one more time, we are going to be on the Icon of the Seas on the 23rd. So that is this coming Tuesday. You're definitely going to want to join us for a live. We're going to be bringing you lots of content, ship tour, room tour, our reviews, our thoughts. What does JJ Cruise think of Icon of the Seas? It will all be coming hot and fast over the next coming days.
Thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing. And until next time,
See ya.
JJ!